McEnroe playing Jimmy Connors in the final of the Stella Artois tournament at Queen's Club. Surely a preview of what everybody expects to be this year's Wimbledon final. Both men are in good form. In the first semi-final yesterday, McEnroe demolished Chris Lewis of New Zealand.
That's absolutely magnificent play.
That was quickly followed by Jimmy Connors, who took only just a little longer to dispose of Kevin Curran of South Africa.
And there's the break of serve.
Well, at the moment, we're awaiting the arrival of the two big names in men's tennis. They're not quite open yet for the final, but which starts in a few minutes' time, and that's where, in fact, we will be starting today. And then our first port of call. The two finalists are out. McEnroe against Connors in the Stella Artois final. The winner today, of course, carrying with him an enormous psychological boost to the All England Championships, which start a week on Monday. As you can see, they're about to warm up and begin the match. Our commentators there are Queen's Mark Cox and Dan Maskell.
They proved it. Well, we might just see how they got there if we have a look at McEnroe's form. Well, there they are, and you'll see that he hasn't dropped a set, and in fact he's dropped very few games in those 5 matches, really. And Connors has had only a couple of sets where he's been a little bit pressed, but really nothing very serious. Just against the hard-hitting Hank Pfister in the 3rd round, he was taken to the only tie-break, and in the semi-final yesterday, he was 7-5 in the first set against Curran, this magnificent South African player with the very, very fierce game. But Connors has improved his serve. I'm quite sure of that, and in fact he agrees. His first serve is much better. His second serve is less vulnerable than it was. He's serving better length second services, and certainly he really is wonderfully sharp. 29 years of age, and his zest and enthusiasm for the game seems to be greater than ever. And of course his ambition to once again win Wimbledon, which he did in 1974 when he annihilated Paul Ken Rosewall and only lost 6 games.
Well, both of the players now taking their sweaters off just a few seconds before starting, and I think this match may be a very good indicator of the possible Wimbledon final. Both players eagerly wanting to win this match, simply because if they should meet at Wimbledon, it will be an enormous confidence builder.
Time.
Time called by Richard Kaufman of Seattle, USA, one of the registered umpires from the Professional Umpires Tennis Federation. All these men who take the big matches now have to go through various examinations, and they are awarded with their badge.
McEnroe to serve. Play.
So McEnroe starting off this final.
$15 love. $30 love. $40 love.
So far, McEnroe serving well. He served an opening ace and then 2 more first serves in. Always seems to have a little trouble with his shoes. I don't know why, but he does. 40 love.
Game McEnroe, first game.
So McEnroe trying to win this championship for the fourth
ever. And so it's Jimmy Connors' turn to serve.
Connors to serve.
As yet, he really hasn't got himself into the match. So this is a vital game for him. Love one.
$15, love.
John McEnroe asking if it was a let cord on serve, but the let cord judge indicated it wasn't. 15 love.
$30, love. $40, love.
Well, here's a man who's very happy about his service and is proving it here. He's put 3 first serves in.
$40, 15. Game, Connors. One game all.
So, as always, with world-class players, and in fact tournament players, and probably any players, it's going to be a tremendous fight for the first one to break the service.
$15, love.
Oh, I see. A fault has been called. Well, Mark.
I think a little insult was added to injury there because Jimmy Connors definitely moved to go to the other side, so he clearly thought the ball was in. So that's unfortunate for John McEnroe at such an early stage in the match that should happen.
$15 all.
Well, he's keeping himself under good control. That was rather provocative, I must say. 15 all.
Dies ist die internationale Fernsehtonleitung in Tonübertragung auf dem Tonsignal aus RTE Dublin. This is the international.
15-30.
$15.30. No, just missed it.
30 all.
Delicately played, and I think McEnroe would have been in trouble had it been going in.
$40-30.
And there was a piece of perfect timing on the forehand volley. And the ball really sped away on the grass.
Game McEnroe. McEnroe leads 2-1, first set.
Oh, quite clearly both players are still very, very tight. 1-2.
$15 love.
Oh, that's a glorious shot.
15 all.
That was a backhand pass that early in the match was absolutely top class.
Oh, 30-15.
That's a great serve, that really was.
40-15.
Already in only his second service game here, we've had a very strong indication of how much better his service is.
Game Connors. Two games all.
Because the value of this increased service power and accuracy from Connor's point of view is allows him, particularly on grass, of course, to get in and play his volley. He was never really what one would call a serving volley player at all. His ground strokes are so superb. But it really has added to his game. 2-all, first set, best of 3 set final.
Love 15. For serve.
Love 15. Oh, that's a lovely ace. Perfect accuracy and very fast.
15 all. $15-30.
Oh, the feature of that, I think, was the remarkable way in which McEnroe picked up that net cord. Connors, of course, controlling the pass well, but I thought the feature of it was extraordinary how he reacted to the net cord there. 15-30.
15-40.
So Connors has been the first to achieve the break point. In fact, two of them here.
$30-40. First serve.
This is the man, the net court judge, who has got to be very alive here. He mustn't lose his concentration at all. Finger on the net to catch the vibration if the ball hits it. And also a pair of ears to listen with too. Yes.
Deuce.
McEnroe's third ace. Extraordinary how he pulls himself out of trouble with his service, standing at 15-40, two really fine serves. Deuce.
Advantage Connors.
Break point then for the third time for Connors. Well, McEnroe thinks it's an ace. Connors doesn't. Yes, Connors really can't take that. But I must say, from where we are, it looked a good one to me. It was remarkably short along the sideline there, an angle that is almost impossible to achieve, you'd think.
It all evens out, huh? Huh? I'm not arguing with that.
Well, in the fifth game, having a smile or two and a little happiness, which perhaps some of us didn't expect. Yes.
Advantage Connors.
Good return off the McEnroe service that just caught the far edge of the service line. And remember that on these chalk lines, the ball is disturbed in its penetration. It slows up a bit. It was a good point for Connors there.
First service. Deuce.
Well, a bit hard on Connors that, because his low return, it was dipping slightly. One would have thought it would have called for a careful volley. Instead of that, McEnroe really put it away. Absolutely perfectly. Deuce. It's a good in-swinging serve.
Advantage McEnroe.
A lot of swerve on that service, right into the body.
Oh!
That's a sharp return.
Deuce.
Now that was a truly magnificent two-handed backhand return pass there. It really wasn't a bad service. So quick and right on top of the bounce. In fact, before the ball got to the top of the bounce, that one was taken. And an interesting variation then, a slightly
Advantage,
slower
McEnroe.
service.
Deuce.
Five deuces so far in this game.
Advantage, McEnroe.
So,
Deuce.
and really a breathtaking forehand return pass that time, right over the high part of the net too.
Advantage, Connors.
McEnroe's second double fault, and that was very tense second service. And yes, the throw-up, he's trying it there. The throw-up was very bad on that second serve. And this game has been going for 10 minutes at the moment. A real struggle for a break here. Just out.
Game, Connors. Connors leads 3-2 first set.
And a tremendous game that.
Play like that because it's a fairly unique style, tremendously demanding physically, but he executes it to
Quiet, please.
perfection.
Thank you.
So it's with a service break now. Jimmy Connors, 3-2.
Love. Love.
That forehand cross-court pass made without retreating an inch, taking the ball on the rise. Not a bad volley of Connors at all, that.
40-15. Game Connors. Connors leads 4-2.
And Connors getting, out of those 5 points played, Connors getting 4 first serves in. And has taken 3 games in a row to take this 4-2 lead. Oh, that's a great ball.
15 love.
It really is a lovely volleyer from below the height of the net, McEnroe. McEnroe disturbed by something at the back there, but we can see nothing.
Night. Oh.
15 all.
Third double fault. Just a little too delicate, the half volley. It may be that he took his eye off the ball a bit because Connors was moving forward, having anticipated it.
$15-40.
I very rarely see McEnroe make an error like that. He's one of the quickest players to adapt to an awkward situation. That was awkward. So 2 break points.
$30-40.
Well, that was an interesting case of a man having to make a quick decision whether to try for a 50-1 against or get there and put up a lob. Just waiting for the balls to come down. A bit of baseball throwing there by Connors. 30-40. Get one in, he says. He's only put 1 first service in this game so far.
Deuce.
Well, believe it or not, that was an 18-stroke rally, and that's a long rally on grass. So from 15-40 to deuce.
Advantage McEnroe. Game McEnroe.
To face.
New balls. Connors leads 4-3, first set.
Well, yet again, John McEnroe managing to really pull himself out of a lot of trouble there with... of course, that's the great secret of a good grass court player, is the natural ability to move into the net, as we saw so well demonstrated by McEnroe there. So it's with the new balls now. Connors, 4-3.
Yes.
Love,
that's
15.
A perfect one.
All.
And Connors really caught McEnroe there. McEnroe anticipating probably a weaker second serve. It moved right in. But the serve was very, very good.
First serve.
Fine service. McEnroe doesn't think so.
30-15.
The hit no chalk and it was outside the line.
Well, the crowd obviously not with McEnroe there. And the service stands. And frankly, I think McEnroe was rather caught by the unexpected direction of that service out to his backhand. It's 30-15. Great play. Oh, supreme movement there. Marvelous jump. Perfectly controlled and lovely racket head control. 40-15.
Game Connors.
Superb volleying by Connors in this game. In the net position, and a good backhand by McEnroe, but Connors somehow managed to get his racket out, move his wrist and hit it into the open court for a winner. So that's 5-3. McEnroe now serving to save the set.
Love. Love. Love.
a cheeky shot.
McEnroe.
What a lovely shot.
Connors leads 5-4, first set.
And a love game to Connors there by dint of magnificent first serving. And
Way out of Connors' reach. But now, of course, this has really brought the match to the most interesting stage, because Jimmy Connors, should he hold his serve, will take the first set. Now, can McEnroe do something to break Connors' serve? It's 5-4.
Love 15. Love 30.
it's rather interesting this. Connors decided to stay back behind his serve, didn't follow it in, tried the approach there, and his backhand approach has been going so well this week. Almost everyone has been commenting on it, but he missed a vital one there.
Love 40.
Oh, what a return.
McEnroe.
Well, that's
5 games all.
That's an incredible turnaround. 8 points there. McEnroe winning serve to love and breaking to love. How strange that Connors didn't follow his service in. Yes, it's in.
Love 15.
Well, you certainly have to give that to the lob
Lob
rather
30.
than the error on the smash. It was the winning lob, really, there.
Fifteen 30.
One sees, of course, how important it is for Connors, like everybody else, of course, but to get this first service in. For McEnroe to get this first service in, I mean.
Keep
15-40.
Keep this up, you get the Umpire of the Month award.
On McEnroe thought that the ball from Connors' backhand was out on the tram line, but from this position it definitely looked in. It's 15-40.
Nil.
30-40.
He certainly needs a big first serve to go in now, McEnroe.
Game Connors. Connors leads 6-5, first set.
Well, this is certainly a fluctuating first set, and I'm sure Mark Cox will agree with me.
So Connors now for the second time, 6-5.
Second serve.
Just missed it.
Love 15.
And I think we were wondering whether Connors would come in behind the serve this time.
All.
And McEnroe,
30-15.
McEnroe at the back of the court here, just holding his thigh. He made to move off very quickly, thrust off very quickly to pick up that drop volley, and he suddenly held his leg. So here's McEnroe, Connors taking time. He has 2 set points. Very deliberate, this.
Game, first set, Connors.
So, a very, very fine set indeed. Both men playing well, but Connors the better, and really serving extremely well. And it's 30-all. Opening game of the second set. 40-30. Connors just hitting that attempted pass into the net.
Game, McEnroe. First game, second set.
And McEnroe serving his 6th ace to win that opening game.
Injury problems. And as he's out so quickly, he's clearly eager to get at Jimmy Connors' serve. So it's Connors now. Love 1, second set. A little bit of an interruption. Spectators at the back of the court.
Oh, well reached indeed.
15-love.
Some great improvisation there by Connors, not able to throw the racket head in the normal fashion at the ball. A round arm smash. Great point.
Love. Love.
Some really heavy serving going on here by Connors. Really must be pleased with the improvement in his service. 40 love.
First serve. Game, Connors. One game all.
McEnroe perhaps a little surprised at the quality of his opponent's service today. Not returning with quite the same regularity as he has been all week. One game all, second set. First set, Connors 7-5.
Love. Love.
Great serving.
40 love.
This ball really comes off the grass very fast, and the slice doesn't help the receiver at all.
Hit it.
40-15. Game, McEnroe. McEnroe leads 2-1, second set.
So in his two service games in this second set, McEnroe has produced an ace to finish off the game in his favor.
Kit, who seems to act as coach and mentor and general motivator, and his wife, who is slightly obscured, is 2 seats away on John's left. So it's Jimmy Connors now. 1-2, second set.
Love.
The Connors volley, I don't think he saw much of it. It was a completely reflex volley there.
Love.
And you rarely see McEnroe wrong-footed as badly as that. He really didn't know where he was going, Connors.
(30-15).
O'Connor's looking down there thinking the bounce was not quite perfect, but in fact it seemed to me that he hesitated quite a long time between playing a drive and a slice, and he was rather late coming into his slice shot. 30-15.
All. 30 all.
Connor's first double fault.
(40-30).
Now, can Connors follow that very, very fine serve with another one?
Deuce.
Hello, hello. Two double faults, consecutive double faults. It's a very, very tense match, but surely Connors is not suffering from over tenseness at this stage. Just a loose ball under the scoreboard behind the server. Deuce. Well reached.
Advantage Connors.
McEnroe at the back of the court here. There he is. He was driven back into the rather green grass at the back there, and again thrusting off for that cross-court volley. Just slipped. Yes.
Game Connors. New balls. Two games all.
Well, Connors, I suppose, will feel a little fortunate that he got away with that, having served two consecutive doubles there. First in the match. Serving with new balls.
Love 15.
First service in, but very short indeed, and paid the penalty. Yes, fine ball.
15 all. 15-30. All.
Yes.
(30-40).
Well, it was in the fifth game in the first set when Connors achieved the first break. He has break point now. McEnroe looking for a ball that hasn't hardly been touched, and apparently he's got it.
Game, Connors. Connors leads 3-2, second set.
Well, Mark, that's the second time that McEnroe...
That's because it gave him a break point. And it has set him up for this match too, because he's now one set up and a service break. So can Jimmy Connors hold on to the service break? He's serving at 3-2.
Love.
Well, McEnroe's not going to like this. He thought in the middle of that rally the deep ball of Connors was out. Distinctly looked up in the middle of the rally to the line judge. Out.
40, Love.
Mm.
40-15.
Bold play, going for an ace on the second service. Oh, that's a tremendous shot.
Connors.
What a shot.
Connors
to win
leads
the game
4-2.
by Connors. McEnroe comes into the net with a chip backhand. He's in good position, but Connors blasts the ball past McEnroe. McEnroe hardly had time to move. So it's McEnroe to serve now, 2-4.
Love.
Ace number 8.
All.
Well, he could get fined, I suppose, for abusing the ball, as the rules say. But what a lovely return of Connors there. Even such an adept volleyer as McEnroe having difficulty with it. And the Wimbledon champion, the US champion, is in danger here of losing his title at Queen's.
30-15.
That's unpredictable.
I must say it was a very mediocre service. The whole thing was wrong throughout, balance. Yes, but that was a good one.
40-15.
That swung into the body of Connors much more than he thought. That second service had a tremendous amount of slice on it.
McEnroe. Connors leads 4-3, second set.
Well, Mark, Connors to serve, cushioned by that one break of serve. Lovely position to be in.
Really exciting tennis. So with a service break in the second set and a set up his sleeve, Jimmy Connors to serve.
Love. Love. First serve.
And Jimmy Connors there
30-15.
changing the direction of the service, which a little earlier really caught McEnroe on his heels, but not that time. McEnroe playing it very firmly indeed, very ready for the change of direction. Mm-hmm.
40-15.
So that very, very accurate forehand down the line, taken on the run, made the point for Connors. 40-15. Oh, yes.
Shane Connors. Connors leads 5-3.
So what a tremendous boost for the psychology of Connors here if he pulls this off. 5-3 and a set up going into Wimbledon just a week away, playing for a prize of £13,000 first prize, but that's the furthest thing from their minds, I'm quite sure. Now,
First serve.
McEnroe serving to stay in the match. No, I think it's out, yes.
15 love.
The linesman very quick to put up his hand to reinforce the call of out. Yes, well reached, well reached.
30 love.
Yes, just inside the line.
30-15. All.
Well, good first service, just lacking a little length, but what an exquisite return from Connors. So low over the net. So Connors within 2 points of this championship. Oh, I see. Yes.
30-40.
So that double fault gives Connors championship point.
Quiet, please. That's it. That's it. Game, set, match, Connors. Connors wins 2 sets to love, 7-5, 6-3.
And he won that in 1 hour and 19 minutes, and it was a match that had the blood tingling here. Tremendous play by Connors, really always calling the tune. And so Connors comes through on the eve of Wimbledon with a victory that really is one of the most important, I think, in his life. That breaking of the service game was really quite something.
Yes, when you consider that McEnroe in that match served eight aces, it just indicates the quality of return of Jimmy Connors, because he managed to break the McEnroe serve 4 times.